I knew early on that I had to go get it myself. And, I went to the streets. That's where, I ended up eventually joining my first, gang. And again, I was a kid from the barrio, no direction, never had much, and when you're moving those type of drugs or that amount, the feds, they're watching, and it leads to conspiracy, and that's what leads you to federal prison. I was 23 years old when I got arrested, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. The best thing that ever happened to me. It allowed me to take inventory of what was going on in my life. It made me dream, want more. I didn't want to put my family through these things. After coming out of prison, I went back to barber college. I was good at it, and I did it in prison. I needed something to do to keep me out of that lifestyle. I did well in that, but I knew I wanted more. Opened up a shop. I continued to cut. COVID happens. I jump into import business. Did good with that. That fell through. And then this comes to the water company, Benjamin Blue. When I lost everything again, and I took a financial hit, I became very depressed, extremely depressed, because it was like I have to start my life all over again. How am I gonna do it? And I'll never forget these words. From my living room to my bedroom, my soul was so heavy. I said, God help me. And I passed out from mental anguish, man. I passed out. And I remember I was visited by a man in a dream. And he was kind of standing at an angle, and he turns around, he points at me, and he says, God will bless your investment. And it was quick, man. And I remember days later, a story that a friend of mine told me, 13, 14 years ago, was nagging me, man. It was coming at me every day. He went to go see his dad in the hospital. His dad asked for some water, so they poured him some water. And he said, no, I don't want that water. I want that good water. I want that $100 water at the machine. So I was like, man, why don't I start a bottled water company based around the $100 bill? I'll just take what people talk about, those blue faces, and I'll put it in their hand. All right, that's why we got the tagline, put your money where your mouth is. Learning about water, the water business, finding the right water partner, tasting water, learning pH and TDS. I mean, it wasn't easy, but when I was seeking this, God was really showing me. And one thing led to another, and I kept seeking, and we kept finding. To hit it big in this space, it speaks volumes, especially for my family, because where we came from, this really encourages my kids, my grandkids, my nieces, my nephews, my legacy, my mom's legacy, that I broke free from that you don't have to do criminal shit, man. You don't have to go, there's a better way. It's gonna take longer. It's not gonna be easy, but man, the victory is sweet, because you can shout it on the rooftop. We fucking did it. That's what I want from my family. And we're doing it. And just a matter of time before this company becomes $1 billion company and we're on the front cover of Forbes. I believe that 100%. Nothing's impossible, right? And I believe that. Why not?